Hi, I'm Tom. This is Mina, and this is Kitty Help Desk. So today I wanted to introduce a new puzzle toy. This is called the Quirky Kitty Sushi Hunter Bento Box puzzle. It's a fairly well-made toy. The little sushi rolls slide back and forth pretty well. It's got little rubber feet on the bottom. That's really nice. But I guess the question is, are we going to be interested in it, Mina? Mina, look what I have here. Look what's in here. Let's put one in each of these little holes and let's see if you can get them out. So if you haven't seen my previous video on puzzle toys for cats, then I'll put a link down in the comments below. As I mentioned in that video, puzzles can be really important to kind of get a mental workout in for your cats. Now, there have been studies that show that something that's called contra freeloading is not something that particularly appeals to cats. And what contra freeloading is basically a concept that if you have to work to get something, you'll value that thing more. So there are animals who, if they're given something just outright, and then they're given a puzzle to work to get that thing, they'd rather work the puzzle to get the food reward than they would just be handed the food, because there's something sort of psychologically nourishing in that challenge of actually achieving it yourself. So far, Mina really has a good grasp on the open holes, and there are treats in those holes and she can get them out. That's good, honey. Good girl. Now, can you slide this? Look at that. Let me open it about halfway and see if she can push it. Yeah, that's good. Good. Here, I'll open them all about halfway. And now she's interested in something over there. Oh, the bag of treats, of course. So that's a good note for everyone. If you want your cat to focus on the toy, don't just lay the treats out next to it, or else they're going to realize, hey, I can get them for free over there. And that goes back to my point about contra freeloading. Cats, as studies have shown, cats will work for food, but, oh yes, you got it open. Good girl. They will work for these treats, but they'd rather just be handed them. In fact, generally, they can be happier just being handed the treats. But I still would argue that ooh, careful, don't fall off the table. I still would argue that they still get a mental workout from kind of working for the treats that they wouldn't get just being handed them. And that's something that in the wild, cats are never really handed food. It would be a very rare instance where food would just fall into their lap. Let's see, is there one in there? So you got that one. There's one over there too. Can you get it? This is with them half open where she can sort of smell them in there. Oh, there's one all the way open. And it's interesting, she's choosing all the ones that are easier to get, that are uncovered. She's choosing the uncovered ones first, and then kind of going for the covered ones second. And she's definitely done that with each of these. I think this is a really cool little toy. I think it could last a really long time. She can move them with her paws or with her face, with her nose. They slide really easily. And, really good. That's great, Mina. Good job. I give this a high recommendation. And it wasn't very expensive. I believe this was like $14 at Target or something. And it's well made. Is there one left? There's one left in there. Can you get it? See if you can get this one. You got one left, honey. Oh boy. So she sorted it out really quickly. This, as I mentioned in the other video, this is the cat that figured out the Kong in about 10 seconds, that she could hook her nail in the little small opening at one end of the Kong toy and shake it and all the treats would fall out. So Mina's really smart. She's not always motivated to act on her intelligence, but she's super smart. Well, I guess you got them all. There were 6 treats there. You got all 6. Maybe we'll give Lucy a try with these too. Lucy is on a bit of a diet, if those who watch videos frequently already know. So she's on these organics treats that aren't quite so high in calories as some of the other treats. So let's see how she does here. Now, what you may find is that just because of the way cats' paws work, they may find it easier to push the little sliding discs away from them. Some may find it easier to pull them towards them. What do you think there, Lucy? Can you get them? Can you get them out? Smell that? There's some treats in there. You don't want those treats? Oh, honey. With lower value treats, you often get a lower value response. So if you want your cat to engage in an activity, you have to use a high value treat. And in this case, we're going to try a couple of those too. Even though she's on her diet, we're going to try to see, and now she's going to try to get those because she likes these other treats with more fat in them better than the low fat treats. So this is a toy that I think is highly beneficial, and I could imagine having this for many years because I don't see that there's anything in there that would break. If you keep it clean, these little pucks will move around pretty easily, and you know, it looks like it'd be easy enough to clean out if it got dirty. And there you go, Lucy, good girl. This could be a way for some cats that really need more activity. You could feed them meals this way. I really don't recommend kibble as a main meal, but I mean, you could actually put some moist treats or things like that in here too. There's no limit really to how you could use a toy like this. The main thing is to really get your cat thinking and active and interested in something that's new that maybe they didn't experience every day, you know. Good girl, Lucy. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.